memories of the revolution of dissolution. At the bottom of the sea, I remember wanting a castle of sugar and a crown of coral. In an evening that looks like Halloween, I remember the smile painted on the face of Olympus Mons. In December, I remember I saw my shadow swirling in water in a ceramic bowl like an argument between lovers. Sorry, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
Sounds
should have
right.
stopped. I remember I saw my shadow swirling in water in a ceramic bowl like an argument between lovers. Later, I remember you telling me about the strange prince that began all those things creeping onto land. I remember how the creature sniffed and sneezed. I remember how it grew bones in its mouth. I remember how it learned to use tools in my neighbor's garage workshop. I remember the act of dreaming notes in a mysterious Argentinian library of magic lives that looked like a moving picture. I remember the shock you felt when you put your thumb in the electric socket. I remember the smell of cherries and how I fell into an empty swimming pool, dislocating my shoulder. I remember whirlwinds, yes, whirlwinds, winding spirals draining tears from spectators sitting in burlesque balcony seats. I remember how things can join and how things can fall apart. I remember the brute catheters dripping pink from ceiling mirrors, reflecting the wild irises blossoming on their own cotton bed sheets. I remember zooids can fossilize galaxies on the taste buds of God. I remember asking you if you remembered the cardinals hopping on their legs in the false spring we had last year. I remember sitting in the soft glow of vacuum tubes as cybernetic needles hammered milkweeds into your veins while radiant cathodes of victory medals were pinned to a vintage men's 40R army jacket from a second-hand war that never happened. I remember the current in the electrolyte soup blended the ions, thermobaric volts to Genesis spark. I remember how each colony moves itself by slow jet propulsions. I remember the synthesis in branchial baskets, coordinating the breathing of cilial legs to create feeding currents. I remember wondering about the memory of color, optical illusions, immune systems, darkness from the bottom of the ocean. I remember a shawl of shells raining like snowflakes beneath genocidal spirits to adorn the body. I remember the feeling of restlessness, of tide pools, of warmth ungluing the limbs. I remember how the fire scalps white-hotted the canisters of moonless night. I remember when they spread in the Pacific Ocean as far north as Alaska. I remember forgetting how the stitches came undone to reveal the scars that smiled across your body. I remember forgetting to breathe, or how it felt to be carefree. Oh, I remember when they feared a void would reappear. I remember the shimmering jewels careening into substance conveyed, as when someone you like shyly turns their face away, eyelashes painting your mouth. I remember reading something that someone else remembered. I remember wondering if anyone will remember me. I remember thinking, wow, is this how it ends? I remember, though vaguely, that the maps of the mind fade into meaningless theater programs for an actor behind a curtain that never raises. I remember wondering if I can make everything fall apart. I remember the way people walked into radioactive caves to illuminate the complexions of their ancestors. I remember that we become invisible to the faces of the dying and close the eyes of the dead by using 2 small coins bearing winged lions on them that say, "Please come back." Oh, I remember that I am the person behind the glass. I am the person behind the plaster. I am the person behind the longing. I am Oz. I remember you.
Oliver, everybody, give him a round of applause. We're privileged to have him here. And Oliver told me he found that. Is that right, Oliver? You found that in the garbage? Is that right? Somebody was throwing it out. Reverend Angel Nest, that instrument was found in the holy dumpster. Praise Jamba! Ladies and gentlemen, you're live in Undertown at the Tabernacle of Hedonism for the final Tabernacle, the final day of the hardback in this location. The Tabernacle and the hardback resonate beyond their location. It will all come again as it's come before, so fear not, but do enjoy the moment. Please welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, and she just has returned from Greece, the incomparable, unbelievable,